So today we are making sandwiches with cottage cheese and inspired by Italian recipe, the bruschetta. We'll be making our own with bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, onion, and fresh basil. Basically, bruschetta is the Italian snack mixed of like roasted bell peppers, a crostini, and olive oil and garlic. Basically, you rub the garlic on toast and put some tomatoes and eat it. But I'm inspired with that, so I'm making my own recipe. If I have time, what we do is I grill the peppers full, like grill it on the barbecue and just leave it in the foil for a few, like 15-20 minutes. And once you open, the skin will come off. So what's left is inside flesh. And it's something quick to do too, but it takes a little bit time. And right now what we are doing, you can do it on the pan too. So basically we are making in the pan and very easy, which is the ingredients we are using is 2 peppers, red and yellow, some fresh tomatoes. You can use Roma tomatoes. We have this small cherry tomatoes which we're gonna use, 2 cloves of garlic, half onion, fresh basil, or you can use dry basil, black pepper, some sea salt, olive oil, and a tad bit of balsamic vinegar. That's it. Simple and easy. So what basically we're gonna do is chop them all together, and first we're gonna cook peppers and onion together, and then we're gonna be adding tomatoes, garlic and basil, pepper, salt, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and we are good to go. So this is the quick and easy method to make it. So as you can see, we already chopped everything. These are not chopped, like we use a food processor, right? So this is another thing you can do. If you're using food processor, it's fast, but then it gives a little water in the peppers. You can literally just squeeze it out, the extra water, like this from the peppers. Instead of chopping with hands, this is fast using a food processor, right? But make sure just to pulse it, don't grind it or puree it. So does the onions too. You can use half of the onion. We don't have to use all the onion, but the garlic and the tomatoes and basil we chopped with hands. It's fast and easy anyways. We'll be using the cast iron skillet because it's gonna give it like a roasted kind of flavor also. So it's something I recommend doing. And the first thing we'll be adding is peppers. First we will cook it on high heat a little bit, and once it starts to get a little brown, then we're gonna be cooking it on medium to low heat for 8 to 10 minutes, depending how many peppers you're using. And that's it. Now we'll be adding our onion also. Onion basically adds sweetness also, keep it in mind. So if you like to make it a bit spicy, you can do so by adding some chili flakes or any kind of like red pepper, fresh chilies. But we will be adding the black pepper so that kids can eat easily. So you see, like I added the peppers first and then goes basically both things together. But you don't want to cook onions first or brown the onions and that add the peppers later. So in the meantime, the peppers are getting cooked. We just chop the basil, tomatoes and garlic right on the chopping board. So if you're using Roma tomatoes, just make sure to seed out and like cut it finally. Yeah. But just don't use too much water or juice of the tomato. Just take it off. And that's it. Let's wait for the bubbles. So we toasted the bread like this. It's a rye bread. Almost looks like crostinis, right?
Yeah.
But now in a sandwich form. And we'll be using the cottage cheese. It's this one what we are using. You can use any other brand. And also, like, if you can't find cottage cheese, you can use the Indian paneer as well. And it's really good. The cottage cheese is full of proteins, and try to get the low fat one. So just cut it in pieces like this. It's soft, so be very careful. And we prepared the salad with sorted veggies. You can steam them. And we added the homemade Italian vinaigrette dressing as well, which we will make another recipe for this. And this is the main ingredient also we will be using, which is the balsamic vinegar, the reduced balsamic vinegar, the glazed balsamic vinegar, right? And another hero of the dish is bruschetta, the bell peppers. So we'll be making the sandwich now. So basically what we are doing is you take your pieces of cottage cheese.
So good.
You can keep it like the bread, cold bread also. You can eat cold sandwich. You don't have to toast them like this. But the whole idea is to get the same feeling. And now I'll be adding.
So yummy.
And you can keep this in the fridge, like refrigerate. It has balsamic vinegar, so it should be okay in the fridge.
So pretty, Mama.
And once this is done, you need to just drizzle a good amount of balsamic vinegar on top.
I cannot wait.
And if you want, you can always add more cheese, but I guess this much is enough for now. And your sandwich is ready, and we'll be serving it with salad also.
Can't wait to eat. Thanks, Mama.